Well, what is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another beautiful video on Rahu in the sign of Scorpio. And what happens when you have Rahu in the sign of Scorpio? Well, a lot of people say that Rahu is debilitated in Scorpio. But there's really no need to fear as about Rahu being debilitated in Scorpio. The only reason why they think that is debilitated in Scorpio is because of the energy of Scorpio itself. Okay, because Scorpio is a sign of transformation more than anything. It's a sign of transformation through secrecy. This is why Scorpio also known as a sign of secrecy, because it's the original 8th house sign, a sign that suddenly brings things to you, whether it's sudden lottery winning or sudden accident or sudden illness. It's that process of death and rebirth. It can rejuvenate a person. It can make a person transform into something completely different, like a caterpillar. You know, like how a caterpillar thinks that he's dying. Okay? He thinks he's dying. And right that next second, he becomes a butterfly. That's the transformation that the sign of Scorpio represents. It's a sign of emergencies. It's a sign of things that we want to control secretly. And this is why it's also known as the house of occult, because occult is performed secretly in societies. So when Rahu comes here, Rahu, which is that obsessive energy that wants to gravitate towards the things that where he's placed in, he's suddenly fascinated by secrecy, holding secrets, learning the occult of the world, learning the secrets of the world. He is then, and he's emotionally charged towards finding and digging the truth, because it's a water sign. And this is one of the most, I wouldn't say dangerous water sign. This is just the most imbalanced water sign. Here, like I was talking to you guys about, Venus and Scorpio becomes that really obsessive about a relationship, and they want to control and possess everything. Here, Rahu wants to just control all the information he can get. Yet, however, Rahu, you got to understand Rahu's energy. Rahu is that energy that wants material wealth more than the occult. Rahu wants to think logically and coherently and work towards those things, because he's a smart guy. And to be smart, you have to be able to manage things and organize things and structure things. Scorpio is that unstructured water. Water can go anywhere. It's not structured. And not only that, it brings a sudden transformation. So Rahu then here emotionally feels burdened by sudden changes. And remember, Rahu not only affects the sign that he's in, it affects the planet that he's in. So there is a tremendous amount of feeling of going through sudden events in your life that changes you. Especially in Rahu Dasha, man, these guys can go from either being a beggar to being Donald Trump, or being Donald Trump, going back to being a beggar, and then coming out of it again. Because Rahu energy is here to learn about transformation, about dealing with things. So these guys deal with a lot of things emotionally or through their actions, where they run into like these sudden upheavals, like, oh my God, what is going on in my life? Because Rahu's emotions are now, suddenly he has to think through deep emotions that he doesn't want to do that. He's forced to think about depth, and he's trying to find material gains through depth, but he's not able to, because material gain lies up here, where Taurus is, where Capricorn is, where Aquarius sign is. But again, he is who he is in the sign, and he's fascinated by the fact that I want to learn about the occult. I want to learn about astrology. I want to learn about magic. I want to learn about, being an archaeologist. I want to learn about, what is how do you, like with alchemy, how do you transform gold or lead into gold, or how do you, just secrets of the world. They want to get them and hold on to them, because then that becomes an asset to Rahu. Then Rahu feels like, hey, I got an asset. You want to buy it from me? That's the energy that eventually turns into. That they want to know information so they can see somehow Rahu can make money off of it, profit off of it, gets his worldly desire, worldly gains. But Rahu is also mass communication. So here you will find people who are, interested in communicating about the unknown, especially in the 8th house or 6th house or 8th and 12th house, especially, or the ascendant. They will want to discuss about the occult events and what's happening and all these secret societies. They want to explore that. But on a mundane level, on a surfacey level, people who are out there doing regular jobs, they just want to seek control. Because again, Mars controls the sign of Aries and Scorpio. Aries is about the self-control and being in charge of things. Here, on Scorpio, Mars wants to be in charge of the things that are underground. So both of the signs represent control. And this is where it can really make the energy go haywire, especially if Mars is not well placed in the horoscope. That's when his control will become like a control freak. He will be doing whatever it can. And even if he has to destroy his opponents to get control, he will get control. But mainly this is why they say that Rahu is not very good here. Because of the fact he has to now think through deep emotions, deep burdened emotions, and going through these sudden cycles of upheaval and downheaval, which he doesn't want to do. He just wants to enjoy life. He wants to be out there just partying. He wants to be out there being on a yacht in the middle of his summer haze. And so this is why, they don't consider that a very beneficial sign now. But if Mars is strong, then Rahu will be able to reap the benefits through the sign of Scorpio, which could be surgeries. People, I've seen many surgeons with Rahu and Scorpio, and guess what? They make $2 million a year. So you can never just say, oh, my Rahu is bad, I'm screwed for the rest of my life. Yeah, that's not how it works. You have to look at the whole chart, because each planet is bringing something unique. So if you're trying to go in the medical field, this is like a gold mine for you to have Rahu and Scorpio. If you're trying to go into the oil business, if you're trying to go into a civil engineering business, if you're becoming that, ambulance emergency doctor, great. If you're trying to go into astrology and occult, absolutely great placement to find your resources to make money through these things. So never just think like, oh, my Rahu is bad, so I'm not going to make money. No, you will make money. You will make money through what Rahu is trying to do, because anywhere Rahu is, he's going to try to find a way to extract money and build wealth through it. So people do it as doctors. People do it as healers with Rahu in the sign of Scorpio. But yes, the transformation is going to be there, especially in Rahu Dasha or Antar Dasha. That's where mainly you will feel this Rahu effect. If you're never going to run through Rahu Dasha in your life, then, you will run through Antar Dasha for sure. So in those periods, you will feel this transformation. You'll suddenly feel like, oh my God, what's going on? But guess what? It's just transforming you from a caterpillar to a butterfly. That's all it is. All right. So guys, this was my analysis of Rahu in the sign of Scorpio. If you're new to my channel, subscribe above, below, wherever you see the subscribe button. And if you want to know where your Rahu, the north node of the moon, is placed and what other planetary placement are in your chart with your divisional charts and your time periods, check out the link below. Check out my book there, Astrology, the Speed of Light. And when you get the book, I will send you the link to look at your own chart. Just make sure you follow the directions below. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow with Rahu in Sagittarius. Bye-bye. What? You actually made it this far into the video? All the way to the end? Man, you must be crazy! Well, since you're already crazy enough to go this far, then might as well join the insanity by clicking that little button above where it says subscribe here. Or you can subscribe below by that little button that you see below the video. And like I told you, if you want to know where your planets are placed, where your conjunctions are, what aspects you're receiving, what planetary time period you're running through, check out this corner link below, okay? Read the directions there, because when you get the book, my Astrology at the Speed of Light book, and you follow the directions by sending me the email, I send you the link to look at your own chart so you can study everything about you. And if you want to read some more articles on astrology and, every little details that I've written on my website, check out this corner link below. And this will take you to my website and to my article page where I've written tons of stuff, okay? Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow with some more insane video. Bye-bye.